Perspective. You know, the other day I went to a concert and it was in an arena. And when I was approaching the arena, I could see it. I wasn't really thinking that many different things, but I felt like I started having an idea about something from my subconscious, and then it came to fruition in real life. And when I got in the arena, I started thinking to myself, as far as stand-up comedy goes, this needs to be my standard. This needs to be my filter as far as hitting the mark. Meaning, when I'm telling a joke, when I was there, I was so embodied by this idea of just being on stage and having everyone at the arena looking at me. I kept thinking that every joke that I need to say, that I need to have from now on, has to be filtered through the principle, the concept, the idea, the reality, that it has to make everybody in here laugh. So it has to be good, great, and beyond. It's a beautiful concept if you think about it, right? By just magnifying a simple seed of information to like a giant tree, right? A simple idea and just magnifying it, right? Because that to me is the ultimate test of, thinking higher and being higher. Having higher actions comes as a result of having higher thoughts, right? And I was so really, I don't want to say distracted, but I was more engaged, my mind was, right, with the idea of being on stage in the arena, and from the perspective of being down there instead of looking, being down there and looking up instead of being in a seat and looking down. I was just blown away with it. It was a beautiful moment. And I'm using that from then on, as a benchmark for my success in comedy. I was writing jokes this morning, and as I was writing them, I kept envisioning myself being on that stage in the arena. And very easily, I knew what I should delete, what I should take out, what wasn't hitting hard enough, because every single line, word for word, my goal is always to have it be a knockout punch. If you're a professional boxer and your best punch was, let's just say it's a certain knockout punch, but if you could throw that equal punch with every punch, with your jab, with your straight, with your uppercut, with all of them, okay, as you could your one special punch, that's my goal. And every word, the timing, the delivery, it all is a part of it. At the highest level of professional sports, when you're doing a combat sport, for example, it's even for basketball. Take it as basketball, right? They might actually fake a shot to make a pass. It's the setup that gets the pass there. It's not the pass, because the pass will be blocked at the highest level, right? Or they might fake a pass and then go for a shot. Again, it's not the shot that makes it count, it's the setup. And it's no different as in comedy, right? The misdirection only to reveal the greater, higher purpose and point of what you're doing. When you can fold that over again and multiply it by 2, and then fold it over again and multiply, and keep going on, right? And on. My point is that when you do that with something that you're passionate about, you're no longer working. You're just living. You're living that dream, and you're getting paid, you're working, and you're doing it and everything. But reaching that higher level comes from the mind, but it can, and also it doesn't have to, but it can also happen physically before it happens mentally. And for me, it was a combination of both, because I was already kind of like feeling like I had an idea about something. And when I got in the arena, that was the physical manifestation of it. And that's when the idea really came to life. And now I've lived that idea. So the beautiful part about that is that now I understand it as though I was on stage. And it's going to help me insurmountably, like beyond measure. And I'm so thankful, and I'm so happy about it. And if anybody can take anything that I just said now and use it in your own life, that's great. Even better for you, right? But I'm excited to get back to my writing. I'm excited to get back on stage, and I have so much ahead of me, and I'm just really thankful and really happy. So As always, if there's anything in here that I said that helps you, awesome, even better, right? And for me, as always, again, this is another imprint on myself, my advancements, note taking, memorization, fulfillment, everything. It's just nothing but good vibes. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward to everything that's next, and I have a lot more to say, but I have actions to do. So y'all have a beautiful day. I'm Benja. Well done. Check me out. Peace.